Alright, so in this video we're going to go over some stock trading basics. This is for primarily for beginners. This is a lot of basic information. The information we're going to cover is going to be the difference between bid and ask prices, market buy and sell orders, what they are, what they mean, virtual accounts, some information on that, and some information on margin accounts. So this is a look at my virtual account with optionshouse.com, and looking at, we'll jump into the bid and ask prices. The bid and ask prices, normally you see a stock that's trading for, X amount of dollars. Well, that stock actually has two separate prices, an ask price or a buy price and a bid price or a sell price, meaning that the ask price is the amount of money per share that you're going to pay if you want to buy the stock. The bid or sell price is the amount of money you're going to receive if you want to sell the stock. Now, generally, with high volume stocks, the market is closed right now, by the way, so these numbers are they're accurate, but when the market goes live, these won't differ as much as they do here by 11 cents. They generally, with higher volume stocks, this is Apple here trading at on average almost 9 million shares per day. When the market goes live, these bid and ask prices, or the bid and ask price, will generally only differ by about a penny. So but still, be aware of that. If you're trading, let's say a stock that's only worth a couple dollars and the bid and ask price is a penny or two different, be aware of that, obviously. Also be aware of the fact that lower volume stocks are going to have, sometimes they're going to have a bigger difference in bid and ask prices. Let's say, especially a stock, let's say, that's only trading at a couple thousand shares per day, is going to have a bigger difference here. So be very aware of that, especially when placing orders, market orders, limit orders, things like that, which we'll go into, maybe limit orders I'll go into in a future video. Market orders I'll go into right now. So with that information on what a bid and ask price is, if we wanted to buy the stock right now, the simplest, most common order used is going to be a market order. So we would just say buy at market value, which is going to be when we buy it, is going to be this value. And I'll just run through it real quick. Your platform may look different than this, but we can just buy at market. And then that is just, as soon as we place this order, that is just going to buy at whatever the market value is. Same with selling. If we own the stock, we sell. Okay, we say we want to sell this stock at market. It's just going to sell it at whatever the bid price is. This is different. Market orders are therefore different than limit orders, and I'll go into that in more detail in another video. But limit orders, you can set a specific, let's say that maybe this one here, we didn't want to buy the stock unless it dipped down to 420. We're trying to get it at, we feel like it's going to dip down, we want to get it cheaper. So we might set a limit order, and I'll go into that later. So that is pretty much it as far as bid and ask and market buy and sell orders. If you have any questions on that, contact me at epsilonfinancial.com or set up an appointment. Same place, epsilonfinancial.com. And then to go into real quick what a virtual account is. A virtual account is something that I highly recommend. It basically trades with fake money. This is all fake money here, but it trades as it tracks the market identically to what a normal account would. Sometimes there's a delay, 15 minutes or whatever, but still, it's a very, very, very handy tool to use if you're beginning trading. I would strongly recommend starting out with a virtual account because it's better to lose, thousands of dollars in paper money than real money. So giving an example, Options House, as soon as you open an account, they automatically give you a your normal account as well as a virtual or a paper account is what they sometimes call it. So again, I would definitely recommend using it. A margin account is what a margin account, a lot of my clients ask me what a margin account is or want more information on it. And what a margin account is, of course, it applies to your normal trading account, not your virtual account. A margin account is an account that you would use if you want to trade on borrowed money. You basically would borrow money at some interest rate from your broker to trade with. I don't hold a margin account for many reasons. One of the reasons being, or the biggest reason being, that your losses can, of course, get pretty big pretty fast. So the reason you might want a margin account would be is if you want to short stocks. To short stocks, you do have to own a margin account. I might go into that in a later video, but I don't short stocks and I don't hold a margin account, as I mentioned. Another reason actually to hold a margin account would be if let's say our account is, we've got 5,000 in our account and we didn't diversify, we just traded 5,000 on one stock, and then we sold that stock today for whatever, $5,000. It will take a day or two or three for that transaction to clear. So therefore that $5,000 we're not going to receive for a day to 3 days, and therefore can't buy any stocks for a day to 3 days. If you hold a margin account, you will be able to use the margin or the money from your brokerage to buy another stock. So yeah, I don't find it necessary personally to need to turn around and purchase another stock right away. Or generally, that's a reason that I like to have. I generally don't put up 100% of my capital. I don't have it tied up in stocks. Most of the time, I generally keep it at least a little bit there on the side. That way, if a really good opportunity comes around, I just use that money. So, but anyway, margin account is your discretion. I don't use one. I guess I would say, especially for beginners, I wouldn't recommend it because your losses can climb pretty big. So anyway, so that is pretty much it for this video. If you have any questions, like I said, email me at epsilonfinancial.com. Just go to the contact page or set up an appointment at epsilonfinancial.com. Thanks for watching.